I'm live according to YouTube. How's it going there, Palm Nuts? I just got in. I had a very busy morning. Very busy morning out there. So if you're in there, pop in. Don't be shy. I see we already got one person checking this out, the live stream. It is 1:11. Hey, that's a good time. 111 is a good time. Often when I look at the clock randomly, it says 111. So let's just hope this live stream continues. The B&B guest checked out, and he won't be back till Wednesday. He's got a job over here working for Hydro, so he's staying at our place for a few weeks at the one of our accommodations here. So it's good. So he left, so I got a good signal at the moment. Southwest Ireland rainforest. Your palms are looking good, Dara. Good to see you in there. Current temperature here is, I think it's 3.1. Oh, darn, batteries are gone in that. 3.1 on the weather station. Palms USA, how's it going? Sunny day here and cool. It got down to 0.3 degrees Celsius. And when I went to town, man, it was frosted up big time. But we were just above the freezing mark here, so we didn't even make it too freezing. We were just a hair above freezing, 0.3 degrees Celsius. And everything's looking good. I was over at Hal's Saloon this morning with my chainsaw bucking up an arbutus tree that was down, making tiki wood. So I got about a dozen pieces or so of nice 3-foot long not slabs, rounds to make tikis. And his bananas are still nice and green. Our bananas are green. Palms USA just shot a video of the palms at the Airspace Museum trackies. That's cool, man. I'm going to check it out after the live stream. That is a beautiful trackie, Palms USA. I love it. Impressed that they grow there that well. Thanks. We had -3 last night. Hopefully that's it. Okay, -3. Yeah, the coldest temperature we've had here was -0.2 degrees Celsius in December, and that was short-lived. Yeah, posted. That's cool. I will. I just posted. Well, I post videos on both channels. I just did one of the Geo dome at the elementary school. They got an outdoor classroom there. They put up about a month ago, and it's a dome for the kids outside. It's really cool. This Geo. How do you say that? Anyway, I said geometric. It's not geometric. Anyway, your Jubea looks good to me, Dara. If the center spears are good and it's still got some juvenile foliage on it, it still looks fine to me. Hello, Dave, white with dreamy eyes. Palms USA just went to DC. Lots of fencing protect. Oh, I know. Well, yeah, I guess, Big T, last president's down in Florida now. Jason Gillis, do windmill palms take 3 weeks? Oh, they can take more than that. If I've had them take up to 3 months if they're if they're cooler conditions, 3 to 4 months. If they're warm, they can be a lot faster. Be patient. I'm doing good. Palms USA. Oh, he's talking to White Dreamy Eyes. I'm reading your comments. Good to see you guys. And all you guys know each other because you guys are regulars in here, which is totally cool. And hope you're having good weather up there, Dave. Like I say, sunny down here in the Southern Gulf Islands, currently 3.1 degrees Celsius, so well below normal. Normal's around 7 or 8 degrees Celsius, so it's cool out there. But you know what? I like it. I prefer this over the rain. I got a lot done this morning. And, oh, man, I was out there working with the chainsaw this morning. I love my new chainsaw. Southwest Ireland, there I will be doing shooting. Good. Please do that. To me, it looks fine. I don't see really anything wrong with you, Jubea. I know some people say different, but I think it looked fine to me. Center spears are firm. You have nothing to worry about. -2 Celsius here. Not too bad. Palms USA. Jason, does humidity help windmill palm seeds? Well, you got to keep them moist. That's for sure. Don't let them dry out. Benjamin's in there. Aloha. It's cold here. Going to be colder. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit colder. Coldest temperature I see coming here could be -1 degrees Celsius. So, and then I even see a snowflake in there. So there could be some snow coming, but then it's going to change to rain really fast. Benjamin, I put a Saley on my watch, the Jubea. Cool. Yeah, we grow that one here. It does well. -10, not too bad. White with dreamy eyes. Southwest 10 km run this morning. Wow, that's a long way. For me to drive to work, it's about 8.3 K, something like that. That's a long run. Wow. I'm glad you like running. I don't run, but I work out. I weight lift. So that's my exercise. I do that 5 days a week. Hello, everybody in there. Good to see you in there. And I hope your day's going well so far. Very productive day for me, though. And I carved Al the tiki. So I went to Hal's Saloon. He says, Joe, there's an arbutus down, and you're more than welcome to take the wood for carving tiki. So like I said, I filled up my truck full of tiki wood, and I carved him a huge tiki out of the last piece that was there. I can't even move it. It's too heavy. So My way of saying thank you to him. Jason goes, it hasn't got to -30 or Cochrane. That's good. Good for you. Hopefully it stays mild right till spring there, Jason. Good. Not a very palmy place in winter. It's very palmy here, I can tell you that. And well, if you guys don't believe me, which you do believe me because I make videos of it, right? And if it snows, you'll see a video. If we get a windstorm, you'll see a video, right? I saw it. Do you sell them? Yeah, I ship them all over the world. I have them in Ireland too. Ireland, Scotland, England. Let's just see, Hawaii, Australia, all over the States and Canada too, right? So yeah, they're all over the place. Having Irish cream. Oh, Irish cream, nice. I tried digging up a naturalized sable miner with my. Wow, they are. Do not break the roots on them. They got really wicked roots. Benjamin, -10 here, I think, and not many people went outside. -10. Yeah, -10 would be extremely. I've never seen -10 here, but man, that would be cold. But you know what? If you dress for it and it's sunny, let's do it. I prefer actually the clear, cool weather over the rain. In the wintertime, like a day like this is absolutely beautiful. It's gorgeous out there. It's sunny, it's calm, and it's 3.1 degrees Celsius, and it's green. So you'd have to order through me. And you know, often, Dara, shipping can be expensive. I just want to let you know that. So you pick out the tiki you want. You can see my videos on tikis. I can take a picture for you. I'll take a picture for you after and send you a picture of the tikis we have right now. And then what I do, if you like one, I'll take it to FedEx, and then I will find out how much it actually costs to ship. And if you still want it, if shipping's not, if you're still okay with the shipping, then I can send it. But that's what I do before I ship off a tiki. I always tell the buyer how much the shipping is going to cost. I can tell you one thing: the big one, the last one I shipped, big one, and I've sold them since then. To Seattle, Washington, to Redmond, $125 for the tiki, $125 for shipping. But it might cost more to Ireland. Cold weather isn't so bad. Yeah, exactly. You get used to it. F2 or F1. Wow, you're getting some wind there. Can't wait. It's eBay. Oh, eBay seller vacation. Buy the. You're gonna get some Butia seeds. Cool. I got some sable seeds coming too. A bunch of them, Sable, Louisiana. Jason, Cochrane, Alberta. So we got some Canadians in there. We got some good friends in the South, Americans. It's good to have you all in there. Wherever you're from, it's good to have you in here on the live stream. I might even do a Facebook live stream after too. I think I got one scheduled for 4. So I'm going to give it a shot if I can work things out there. Surviving cold weather isn't. Yeah, you know what? I just dress for it. And you know what? Like I say, Dave, I much prefer to work in cool, clear, cold weather than over pouring down with rain. I cannot stand being wet out there and working in it. I'd rather be cool, and I can function better in the cool, colder days. I saw some people in the forest, but still, they're probably, you know what they're doing, Benjamin? They're probably getting maple syrup. Hey, do you want to know something? Tell you a little secret about our island. They do harvest maple syrup here. They put the spigots in the trees. I think you call them a spigot. And there's a maple syrup club here, and they tap the big leaf maple trees to get maple syrup. Hello, Michael from Poland. Good to have you in there. Well, in Poland, it's got to be about 10:20 at night. Oh, tree falling in the rain. Oh, yeah. I do it all the time, Dave. In the forest, we're cutting up trees in the rain. Last week, we had to go up. Well, no, it's actually been dry here the last couple of weeks. But I've done enough tree cutting in the rain. Trust me. Not the funnest thing. Hiking 30 minutes into the bush with a chainsaw. Jason Gillis, it's the length of the freeze. Remember, it's always the length of the freeze that matters, okay? So a mature Bulgarian variant of Trachycarpus palm probably can handle -16 at one night or two. But if it continues at -16, it's not good for it. It can kill it. We grow a lot of Bulgarians in our garden. We have some big ones, bigger than me. I grew them from seed years ago. I got the seed from Kiro when he lived in Bulgaria. Excuse me, I'm eating my lunch. I'm eating some fishy crackers. Benjamin, a lot of people couldn't handle the weather, so they were inside. I can handle it. I'm outside every day. Oh, you got them. Okay. I'm glad you seeds. Cool. You're welcome, Dara. I'm glad you're enjoying the seeds. When people order seeds from me, I always give them more. So if you order 120, you'll always get more. If you order 100, you're going to get more. kind of like this pizza place on the mainland south of Vancouver. If you order one slice, I think this is the way it works. They give you 2 slices. It's really cool. It's a great place. I think that's a good way to do things. Customers appreciate that more, right? So anyway, yeah, Benjamin, hopefully you'll get that those seeds for the hybrid there, the mule palm, and put it to the test. But yeah, Jason, length of freeze is everything, okay? Like I say, one night of -16 might not even harm a Bulgarian, but it's also the age of the palm too. Yeah. You know how long it takes to get to Poland, Michael? When I was at the post office mailing seeds yesterday, it says, due to whatever's going on in the world, I don't even like to mention it, things are taking a lot longer to get to where they are supposed to go. All right. So that's why things are taking longer, because there are far less flights air mailing it. You know what I mean? So from here to there, it's going to go by plane. From Canada to Poland, it's going to go by air. And there's less flights going out, so there's less mail going out on time. It's going to take a lot longer. So be patient, and it will get there, because I did mail your stuff. Trust me, I'm an honest guy. And when I say I mail stuff, I mail it. That's the way I am. Somebody buys something from me on eBay and they pay, I mail it the very next day. I make a special trip to town right after work, and I wait in that big, ugly post office lineup. I waited in one yesterday. It was 15 minutes, not too bad. But a couple days before that, or maybe it was 2 days before that, I waited 25 minutes in lineup to get in there. That was after work. It kind of does suck, because I don't work near the post office. Our park shop is not near the post office, so I drive a few kilometers to the post office. I wait in a line. I get in there, I mail it, and then I got to drive home. So that's my mailing routine, right? Wendy says you should just save up everything till the end of the week and mail it, but I just like to mail stuff out right away. That's just the way I am. I like to get things done. I'm kind of a routine guy. I don't know if you guys are routine people. I'm very routine, and I can't stand when something puts a dent in my routine. So I get up in the morning. This is my day. This is my 5 day. This is my day. 5 days a week when I work. I get up at just before 5 a.m. I'll go down to the kitchen. Actually, I'll come in here first. I'll put a video on. I'll go down to the. Oh, Wendy sometimes puts a dent in my routine, and she knows I'm not a happy camper when that happens, but I can't say much about it. She does put a dent in my routine. Wendy knows I'm totally routine.
Hey, it's life. Stuff happens.
Southwest Ireland Dara goes by routine too.
Routine. Yeah, Joe's very, very, very routine.
Jason Gill, KRS Palms. Yes, we put a lot of coffee grounds on our palms, and that's why they're very green.
Oh, yeah,
hello
we do
from
that.
Michael in Poland. Wendy.
Hi, Michael.
Max. Hello.
Max.
So this is what I do.
Everybody.
Hello, Greg. My routine is getting up in the morning, putting a video on, going down, making my tea. I make green tea, nettle tea, ginger, mint. Then I make a power shake.
Hey.
And then I come in here and check my video. Then I go do crunches. I do about 120 crunches.
If I put a dent in
and then I do some hand squeezy things.
He's okay. He doesn't get upset.
Yeah. Hi, Wendy. Everybody's saying hi to you.
Hi, Dreamy.
Love your channel.
Hi,
Palms USA loves your channel.
Oh, cool.
Palms USA is in Washington, D.C.
Good.
He's in
awesome.
D.C. And
well, Joe's in it a lot, right? Like it's a lot of Joe with Joe.
Greg says hi. Everybody's saying hi.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So she puts a dent in my routine sometime, and it kind of buggers up my routine. So, and like I say, when I come home from work,
he's okay.
I go into the gym and I work out. So if I come home from work and Wendy's standing out there and she says, Joe, can you do this for me? I'm like, but I'll do it.
Hey,
you know what I mean? What?
Not so much.
Not so much. He rarely screws up my routine.
Because I remind him.
Best people on YouTube. Thanks, KRS. We love you too.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, Wendy, Wendy's got a good one she's going to upload. She uploaded one of monkey trees.
But I haven't done it.
I'll tell you what I did. Yesterday, I sowed some monkey puzzle seeds, local monkey puzzle seeds. A friend of mine gave me 3 seeds, and I've grown them from seed before, and he's the monkey tree man. Wendy and Joe, greetings from Netherlands. Max, greetings from Salt Spring. Wendy says greetings. Holland. Oh, you know what I just bought today? I just bought some Dutch salted licorice. Salted licorice right there. I think this is from the Netherlands. I'm pretty sure. Anyway, Dutch, it's salted licorice. I love salted licorice. And so anyway, I'll forget about the routine thing, but I'm a routine guy. I love monkey puzzle trees. Well, our friend has dozens and dozens of them on his property. He's grown them all from seed. And so anyway, in town, he gave me some seed yesterday. So I sowed the seed yesterday, and Wendy shot a video of it, how to So monkey puzzle seed, Arcaria arcana. I've grown 2 from seed over the years from local seed, and we have 5 maybe monkey puzzle trees in our garden. I love 80% 30C, bad for windmill seeds. Is 80% humidity, 30C. I'd drop it down a little bit. 30C, well, 30C, it's 80 something. I mean, they'll probably germinate a lot faster as long as you don't cook the seeds. You've always hated licorice. I love licorice, man. It's my favorite. Even licorice ice cream. It's my favorite thing, man. Anyone heard about the Dutch princess born in Canada? Really? A Dutch princess born in Canada. How cool is that? I will be getting a 3. Okay, cool. You know what? I can make you one out of arbutus. I just acquired a bunch of really good hardwood, native arbutus wood today. I was out harvesting some, Dara, so I'll carve one up and I'll take a picture of it for you. And if you want it, we can ship it. If not, I'll sell it to somebody else. It's not a big deal. Tomorrow, if the weather's nice, I'll carve one. I think I have eucalyptus ones too. Yes, the candy we have here in the net. Yeah, I love Dutch candy. Salted licorice, my favorites. Joe, do you have a favorite checking weather forecast on the internet? I use, for us, I use 7-day Southern Gulf Island forecast Environment Canada because I'm in Canada. Canada. Excuse me, folks. Drink of H2O. Princess Margaret. So, yeah, I love black licorice. It's awesome, Palms USA. So, no, I don't think Zone 9, Benjamin, Zone 8B. I have a friend that lives there, a good friend that lives in Norway, southern Norway. Lots of big monkey puzzles there, and there's Trachycarpus palms. So, Joe, I use the, Michael, I use the, it's called Environment Canada 7-day Southern Gulf Island forecast. And that's the most accurate because it's the closest to where I'm at here. It's on our Southern Gulf Islands. Perfect, Joe. Yeah, so anyway, I got a picture. I'm going to post some pictures of the wood I harvested today later on in my palm group. And you can see arbutus is extremely hard wood, Dara. This is the only place in Canada it grows on certain areas on the Pacific coast. It's a very finicky tree, and it's hard like oak. It needs exact requirements. So you guys have the arbutus strawberry trees, arbutus unido. We have the Pacific madrona. So these are 100, 120-foot tall trees here. Look tropical. If I didn't get to mine, I could Bulgarian. Possibly. Possibly. But yeah, length of the freeze. Really? Yeah, Benjamin, I didn't know they had actually a Zone 9 in Norway. I knew of Zone 8 for sure, and I have seen palms there. So Princess Margaret, spelling Marguerite. So is Princess Marguerite from born in Canada? Can anybody tell us that? I have lots of videos of tikis too, Dara, so you can check them out. Check there, it could be downtown Bloor. Yeah, well, we're Zone 9A here. Most of Salt Spring Island, but we have Zone 8A and 8B as well. I think Boutia is possible, and yeah, it's still, you know what I mean? It's still kind of a sketchy palm in a lot of places on our coast because they're susceptible to center spear loss, Pindo palms. Where was she born in Canada, Dave? What part of Canada? Like East Coast, Central Canada, or West Coast? Yeah, check it out. Just go to my either YouTube channel, Dara, Jungle Joe C, or this one, and punch in tikis, folk art tikis or tiki carving, and you can see how I carve. Ottawa, okay, she was born in the capital. Cool, right on. A Dutch princess born in Canada. How about that? I'm going to have to Google that. Fountain of information in there. Well, good to have you guys in there, and I just wish weekends didn't go so fast. But I am very happy that the B&B guest guy left. Super nice guy, and generally not a good practice for people to be traveling around, but the guy is working on Salt Spring for BC Hydro, and he's got 28 power poles to check for rot, and he's testing them. So he's here for a few weeks staying at our B&B, and Wendy's happy about that. Could a unheated greenhouse work in the winter here? No, you'd have to use heat in it for sure. It just gets far too cold because you're Zone 3 or 4. I think Zone 4. Our greenhouse is unheated here. This is the only place in Canada you're going to get away with an unheated greenhouse in the winter. This is the hardiness zone map. Cool. Is that the one for Canada, Benjamin? I use the Canadian hardiness zone map, or VESI's, which is pretty good for our island too. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that, Dara. Hopefully the busy will make it right through till spring. And then you can prove everybody wrong. No, it's for Europe. Okay. Yeah. I don't look at the European ones much just because I'm here and I'm more interest in this, but it is also, yeah, interesting to see the different growing zones over in Europe as well. And there's a lot of them. There's a lot of different countries and a lot of microclimates too. So it's possible, I guess, maybe right by the sea in Norway that they could maybe grow a jubea long term. And butea is definitely less hardy than a jubea palm. It's not as hardy at all. I can tell you that I've lost them here in a bad winter. Center spear will go, and the outer fronds will stay green for a year or two, and then they start to decline, and then they're gone. So they're okay. They're not my favorite palm. It shows a part of Norway's zone house and villages. Ireland. Oh, I know Ireland's zone 10. Definitely the southwest coast of Ireland. If you go down to Cork, and if you go down into the Scilly Isles off the coast of England, the Isle of Tresco, look at YouTube videos of the Tresco Abbey Gardens. That's actually zone 10. Max, my Trachycarpus daykill have coming up, and the first seedling has. Oh, cool. Nice. Yeah. 2 ridges. Okay, I sowed a lot of daykill seed, so I'll let you know when it comes up, Max. I did a video of it. Only the islands in the coast. Okay. Yeah, my daughter lived down on the south coast of England, and where she lived was zone 9B. Huge date palms everywhere where she lived. She lived in South Cornwall, and it was absolutely beautiful. I'm feeling cold air coming in here. Oh, no, she's got the door shut. Sometimes Wendy likes to leave the door open, and it gets cold coming in. I'm fairly confident it will prove good. I hope you do. And the Majesty's doing good too. Right on. Yeah, generally the islands are a lot milder, Max or Benjamin, just like out here on the Southern Gulf Islands. We are milder than Vancouver. Okay, just because we are in an island, we're out in the ocean, and we have more ocean around us. We're far from the land, and it keeps the temperatures regulated. That's why islands are generally milder. Yeah, some places in Ireland can be cool. I personally, Isles of Scilly are beginning Mediterranean here. Just it's awesome. The Isles of Scilly are absolutely amazing. I wrote to the Tresco Abbey Gardens back in the 1980s, and the head gardener sent me a book, like a small book on the gardens, and it's just full of palmy pics, man. It's awesome. Just awesome. You know, some other nice gardens are in Scotland at Logan Botanical Gardens near Wiggintonshire, and there's lots of palm trees, tree ferns, and cordyline. Far up the coast of Scotland, there's palm trees. I think Calgary this year is having, wow, cool. That's pretty cool. You got to like that. So you're still going to have to protect a Trachycarpus palm, but less protection in zone 8A than, of course, zone 5, right? So it would be nice if every winter was like that. So far, we are having a zone 9B winter here on Salt Spring Island, which isn't too bad. But usually every winter here is zone 9A. But this year we've had a 9B winter so far here on the Gulf Islands, which we will definitely take, folks. Zone 9B is okay. And for those of you that don't know zones or zone maps, Canada's broken up into different growing zones from zone 0 to 9A. Benjamin, there used to be a super tall date palm in Cork. Yeah, I know. There was a big one there and it died. There was a huge one there planted in the late 1800s. I think it was planted in 1896, and it died. It froze or something happened to it in a bad winter, and it is gone now. I've seen pictures of it years and years ago, 20 years ago, and I heard it succumbed to, I think it might have been cold. I think it was planted in 1894. I've seen no dates in Cork. Yeah, there was a big one growing. I think it was Cork. Southwest coast of Ireland there, Dara, and it was big. It had about 40 feet of trunk on it, maybe more than 40 feet of trunk on it, like a full-size Phoenix canariensis date palm. But somebody in Ireland said it's not there anymore. I don't like your hardiness zone map. It's detailed for me. And I know the zones here on Salt Spring Island, right? So I'm more concerned what it is here. Alea Atoll. Alea Atoll. Well, we know Alea Atoll is really mild. That's probably zone 13. I don't know where Alea Atoll is. I don't think they live in Alea Atoll anymore. I think they might have moved to some other tropical island, apparently. I have big zone maps, Benjamin, that I acquired decades ago from Environment Canada. Used to look better than. Yeah, well, just like the ones on the Oregon coast, Benjamin, you should see the date palms there. The one in Tofino is looking really good. There's a big date palm growing south of Vancouver in my friend's garden. And the trunk is as tall as me now, and you cannot get your arms around it. It's massive. It is a massive date palm. Mostly what you see in the coast of Ireland. Yeah, lots of, and the Cordy lines. Lots of Cordy lines on the coast of Ireland. How far are you from Cork, Dara? Are you pretty close to Cork? You're in, what was the name of your town? I forget the name of it. I'm just trying to think what I wrote on the address. My mind is blank right now. I can envision the name of your town and I can't spit it out. I just wonder how close you are to Cork, Dara. And a lot of people think I'm in Vancouver. Well, I'm not in Vancouver. Limerick, that's right. Thanks, Benjamin. We're quite far from Vancouver. Our island is about, if you took a boat, it's about 30 miles, something like that. We're neighbor. Oh, you're neighbors with Cork. Okay, so you're in a mild area. Cool. Yeah. So you know where we are. You've seen us on a map. We're in the Southern Gulf Islands, and we're in the same archipelago as Washington State, San Juan Islands. Okay. So we're actually right across from Washington State here, Washington, USA. We're probably closer. We're closer to the States than we are to Canada mainland, right? 48 degrees north latitude here, and the border is at 49 degrees north latitude. Southwest Ireland rainforest, too bad. They can grow tons of stuff. The climate in Ireland in the Emerald Isle is amazing. One of these days I want to go there, and if I do, I'm going to go visit Dara. I'm going to shoot a video of his garden. Max, can a date palm survive a little bit? Yes, it can, Max. I have a seedling here. Yeah, but long term, they're probably in the north 9 plant, zone 9. Same Joe. My daughter moved to Victoria, and people always think, yeah, exactly. They think Victoria is nowhere near Vancouver, and Salt Spring Island is nowhere near Vancouver. Somebody mentioned that today. Says, "Oh, you're in Vancouver area." I says, "Well, I'm not in Vancouver. I'm not near Vancouver. We border Carrew. Cool, Dara. We border Kerry. Oh, Cork. You would very welcome. Yeah, it would be nice to visit there one day. Wendy's been there. Enjoy your life. Hi, Joe. Do you have experience with wash? Yes. We have two Brahia Armada in the garden. I lost a big one in 2008. Which of them do you think is more cold hardy? Oh, for this area, Brahia Armada, and more wet resistant too. Washingtonia flifera is totally useless here. It hates winter wetness and even prone to mold, botrytis before the cold ever gets us. Unless you can keep it really dry and maybe even put a light bulb with it to keep the humidity off it. It hates winter wetness. Washingtonia robusta is better for winter wetness, but unfortunately, Mexican fan palms are less hardy. One of my daughters. Yes, you have 2 daughters, right? I just have to look at the photo. Of Dave. Where's my photo, Dave? Dave. Okay, so if you've never seen Dave before, there's my friend, white with dreamy eyes right there. There he is. Yours truly, my friend Dave, white with dreamy eyes. There's moi and his daughters and his wife. I mean, his wife looks so young too. So, and Dave, yes, you look young too. And I'm the old guy in the back there. So anyway, there's Dave's beautiful family. I had to show that again. So I have that in my man cave. So I can always see my buddy Dave. And we'll put that right here. We put that right in front of the Hawaiian license plate. Yes, I have 1 girl and 2 boys. Have you a Washingtonia? Yes, we do. It's better. It's good with frost, but they're still useless here in this climate. They're just a short-term palm. I've experimented with lots of them and no good. Me too, Dave. White with dreamy eyes. I'm totally young at heart. Maybe too young, immature. Southwest, Dara, my Washington is due. Oh, cool. Right on. Good for you. Well, hopefully you got to do updates on everything, say April. Beginning of April, Dara, go out there and shoot a video of your palm garden, your rainforest, and do a video and maybe go each palm tree. I know you got a lot of palm trees. So I heard that guy in Italy ripped you off. You said there was some guy in Italy that burned you. You bought something from him and didn't ship it. People always think well, that's good. When you're in your mid-30s, that's a good thing. I don't know how old I look, but I can tell you one thing. I feel younger than I am. I'm 56, all right? My birthday's at the end of March. March 29th, I'll be 57. But I feel a lot younger. I feel a lot younger than 56. And you know what? I can do as much stuff as a young person, too. Thanks for the info. I'm zone 7, 8. I'm not sure. You protect it. Enjoy your life. Protect it. That's what you got to do. You can cover it up and easily protect it. And Brahia edulis is a good one too. I had one for years and it froze out in December 2008. Yes, Franco, he was very. Is that right? So what happens, Dara? Did you pay the guy and he ripped you off? You paid. What did you buy from him? What were you getting from him? Some sort of. Did you get a mule palm or something? What were you buying from this guy in Italy? So the guy's a crook, huh? Thanks for posting that in my group to let people know so other people do not get ripped off. Yeah, that's terrible. North coastal France is zone 10. Yep. Yep. So there's, the palms in Normandy. There's old palms in Normandy, right? Jubea palms. They got wounds in the trunk from World War II. Did you know that, Benjamin? Been there for years. They were written up in Hardy Palm International decades ago. I still have the journals, but definitely not as warm as the Sillies. Franco in the Italian mafia. Franco, like Joe Bonanno. Do you know who Joe Bonanno is? Not Joe Banana. Well, they called him Joe Bananas or Banana Joe. That was Joe Bonanno was the head of the mafia. And Franco in the Italian. Maybe he is in the Italian mafia. That's the guy that ripped off Dara. Yes, Jubea Foxtail tried to threaten. No way. So did you pay him? Did you actually pay the guy, Dara? That's terrible, man. You got to report that guy. I cannot stand crooks like that. That is just awful. I just hate people that rip other people off. It's like when I sell stuff on eBay, if somebody's got a problem, come to me and I will give you a refund. But I've never had a problem. Banana Joe is actually in Erie Island. So yeah, Erie Island. I didn't see too many palms there. Actually, I didn't see any palms there. Palm tree dude, hello. Well, I hope some palms grow in Erie Island, but I watched the video and I did not see any. Yes, and demanded my money. Yes, and demanded my money back. He said no. No way. What a guy. Where'd you find this guy? Does he Dara, does he own a palm nursery or something? He's actually, yes, he is Bigfoot Squad. Not me though. I'm not Bigfoot Squad. Bigfoot Squad, I think, is just like a 15-year-old kid. Now, I have to tell you something about Bigfoot Squad. I actually rather enjoy his videos because YouTube to me is entertainment. You know what I mean? It's all entertainment. This is entertainment. Me talking to you guys is entertainment. So I find Bigfoot Squad, Brennan, very entertaining. You know what I mean? Whether, you take it with a grain of salt, he's just a kid having fun. Whether there's truth to it or not, I find it fun to watch his videos. And I'm not going to lie. You know what I mean? I find it fun to watch a lot of different videos, whether they're BS or not, because to me, it's just free entertainment, right? It's like getting into the movies for free. I don't think too many people are going to the movie theaters. Our movie theater's been closed, but they still have the concession open, so you can go into our theater and buy popcorn and candy. Have you seen our theater on Salt Spring Island? You got to check out the cinema on Salt Spring Island. It's the coolest old building. He's amusing with his exactly. Yeah, I know. White with dreamy eyes. I hear you on that one too. No, he doesn't own a nursery. Found him. No way, Dara. Yeah, so make it known on that forum that he ripped you off. And he can't go to the police. Don't worry about it if he threatens. He's not going to go to the police. He's the one that ripped you off. I'm guessing with the next 2 years, Bigfoot leaders. Yeah, well, I think he's looking for views. I think that's what it is, Palm Tree Dude. Like, I don't look for views. If people enjoy your videos, they're going to subscribe and they're going to watch your channel. You know what I mean? I don't push it. If people want to subscribe to my channel, hey, that's awesome and thank you very much. And my views and my subscribers are going up, and I can't do anything about it. It's like if they enjoy the videos, then they're going to subscribe. And you know what? I don't know. Maybe a lot of people know that he's BSing, so they're not going to subscribe to his channel. I don't know if I'm subscribed to his channel. I may be, but I do find them very amusing and entertaining. Does Wendy or you make bracelets with palm trees? No, Michael. But I did actually do I wonder if I still have it. Where is my coconut palm head? Hey, Wendy, where did you put my coconut palm head that I had sitting here with all my bracelets on it? My necklaces. Oh, okay, I see it. I had a necklace, you guys, that I made. Oh, I'm going to show you. I made this one once, and I made one for somebody else. I'm going to show you a cool necklace I made years ago. You know what that is? That's Jubea chilensis. That is Jubea chilensis seeds right there. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are the Jubea chilensis seeds that did not grow for me. The other ones I grew a lot of Jubea from seed, and I sold them years ago. So that is a Jubea chilensis necklace I made there years and years ago. I haven't made a video for. Yeah, you got to make a video. Bigfoot is getting more than just views. He's getting comments too, and his subscribers have gone up. He's gone up to 170, which is good. Good for him. I haven't made a video. Southwest. Yes, posted on the group, and the police can't do it. That's too bad, man. Don't let them scare you. You know what I mean? If somebody ripped me off like that, and I had the money, I'd probably be on the first plane to Italy knocking on his door. I'd be very upset. We here in the Netherlands, we have big group of white people on Facebook, Palm, where everyone knows a couple of days. Italy. Oh, they know him. They know him, Max. Is that right? Wow. Okay. So other people know about this guy, Dara. We love your and Wendy's channel. Thanks, Greg. We love you too. Thanks for watching. And I'm glad you joined in the live streams. You know, with all what's going on in the world, I mean, this is kind of a happy place. This is like our meeting place. You know what was weird today? I was in the store, and you know how nobody shakes hands anymore? People kind of bump fists, you know, where they rub elbows or whatever. And I saw a buddy of mine, and I sent him a postcard every year from Hawaii. Every year, I send the guy a postcard for Hawaii. I think I've been sending the guy postcards for 20 years. He's a longtime islander. He's lived on the island since 1968. Totally cool, laid-back guy. Keeps to himself, kind of a hermit type guy, but amazing gardener. And Wendy and I love to go over to Rob's place and check out his garden. So this year, I sent him a Hawaiian postcard, but from Salt Spring Island, because we didn't go to Maui. So I was in the store today, and he was in the lineup for groceries. And I said, hey, Rob, did you get the postcard I sent you? And he says, I did. Thanks a lot. And he held out his hand, and I shook his hand. You want to shake my hand? And it was funny because when I shook his hand, people kind of stopped and they looked like, what are you doing shaking his hand? People don't shake hands anymore. Well, I shook his hand. And you know what? Too bad what people think. Anyway, I like Rob, and I did shake his hand. I haven't shook someone's hand for a long time. But it's just funny the looks you get in the store. It's kind of like when you're in the store, if you cough or something, people kind of look at you as like, ooh, do they have it? Are they sick? You know what I mean? So anyway, I shook Rob's hand, and it's all good, and he got the postcard, and he was so happy for the postcard. Palm Tree, did you get your money? No, I don't think he got his money back. This is therapy. Thanks. You know what? It's good to have you guys in there. I love you guys. You're just awesome. Southwest Ireland Rainforest, there is a member in the group that tried to help out by mailing in. Unbelievable. Palm Tree dude, I mean, that's sad. Nobody's ripped me off like that yet. It is, Dave, I totally agree with you. Yeah, I don't like con artists. I don't like people that rip off other people, and I don't like people that lie to other people. Okay? I don't know how they can sleep at night. You know what I mean? So anyway, and when you're buying things on eBay, I'm just going to let you guys know, I've been an eBay seller for a long time. Read my ratings on eBay, and you can see I got 100% ratings, right? And when you're buying stuff on eBay, read the guy's ratings. Go check out the negative too. I mean, usually the positive outweigh the negative. Okay, so if the guy's got 1,000 positive and 2 negative, the guy's a good seller. Okay, but if he's got he's got 1,000 ratings and half of those are negative, or even a couple hundred are negative, don't buy anything from the guy. You know what I mean? There's got to be something wrong with them. And also remember the shipping cost. So if you're looking at palm seeds, you know what I mean, and it seems like a cheap price and you're bidding on them, go to the fine print. I always check out the shipping costs, because sometimes they'll really nail you on shipping. So you can get your palm seeds for $10, and the guy's going to charge you $25 for shipping. So my palm seeds include shipping. Shipping's free, and it's $20 total for the palm seeds. So 120 palm seeds shipped is $20. And I think that's decent, since I do have to harvest the seed. I have to go buy the packages. I buy the envelopes here. I send them in these bubble mailers. These are bubble mailers with plastic inside. So any palm seedlings and seed stays fresh. The seedlings stay moist. And then I have to prepare things. I also have to go to the post office and mail it. So I think that's a totally fair price. I heard that it was created by I heard that too. And it doesn't surprise me, Benjamin. And I'm not even saying the word on here because YouTube doesn't even like when I say that word. I actually have to alter my YouTube analytics, when I monetize it, when I mention that word. So that's why I don't even say the C word, okay? So I don't mention that here at all. You guys can mention it, but I can't mention it because I don't like altering things because of that. And I can't wait till it's done. They're also talking, Wendy heard on the news, that they're thinking on doing like a quarantine. If I travel to Maui and then I come back to Canada, I would have to quarantine a hotel for 2 weeks at my expense. And that's going to be costly. So less people are going to be traveling. The sea vine. Yeah, exactly. I'll just say the sea. Okay, the sea. As similar as the main man. Yeah. Is that right, Benjamin? Wow, I never heard that. It's sadly that I can order palm seeds outside. Your rules are very strange here in Netherlands. Yeah, I send tons of seed to Netherlands, Max. I send so much palm seed and seedlings to Netherlands, and I've even had seed shipped to me from the Netherlands. Not a problem. I ship my palms and seeds all over the world, right? But there's certain countries you cannot get them into. Australia, Hawaii, which is a state. Florida doesn't really like it, and I think New Zealand might not like it either. Also, China won't let people. Is that right? Yeah, communism. Exactly, palm tree dude. Yeah, I've shipped tons to Southern Ontario. Tons. Thousands of palm seeds to Southern Ontario over the years. I've been selling palm seeds for decades, long before eBay. And then when eBay came along, I do on there too. So I think it's 2007 I started eBay, something like that. I've shipped to every province in Canada, and I've shipped to every state in the US. And I've shipped to about 20 or 25 countries at least. He was annoyed with me for posting in groups about claiming it. Well, he did, and he's a scammer. And man, that guy would really upset me. I love the Chinese. I like Chinese food, and you know what? I haven't had Chinese food for a long time, palm tree dude. And I don't know if you guys like Chinese food. I think most people like Chinese food. I love dim sum. See, I'm getting onto the food subject now, right? Do you guys like dim sum? Dim sum is so good. You go into this Chinese restaurant in Victoria and you go upstairs and it's all authentic Chinese food. And they come around with these carts and they push them around. There's all these little bamboo containers on them and they lift the lid up and you point what you want. Do you know what my favorite is? I love chicken feet. Oh, chicken feet and sea cucumber. Oh, chicken feet are my favorite. Same. Oh yeah. You know, I like everybody. There's good people in every like I say, in every race. There's great Canadians, there's bad Canadians too. So you ship to everywhere. Lots. Benjamin, I've shipped to every province many times, okay? I ship a ton of seeds to Nova Scotia. They don't grow them outside in Manitoba and Alberta and Saskatchewan. I don't think they do. They're probably more like potted plants and bring them in for the winter. If they do, then they'd have to box them in. But I've never seen any videos or pictures of any palms growing in Manitoba, Alberta, or Saskatchewan. So, but I've seen them growing in Nova Scotia and New Brunswick with boxed in and heat. There are a lot of Koreans. Korea is awesome. I like Koreans, and I have a lot of Korean friends. Chinese food, Southwest Ireland, awesome. No chance growing them in the prairies. Nope. There's no chance of growing palm trees anywhere east of the Pacific coast unless you're going to protect them. That's what I'm saying. Sable mine or needle palm have the only chance in Southern Ontario and probably maybe the milder pockets in Nova Scotia and maybe even in Newfoundland too. Korean, cool. Love Korean people. Well, you know, you guys, I took Taekwondo for a long time. Long time. So I know lots about Koreans and I love Korean food too. I love Australia food, but also Australia. I don't know Australian food. Is that like shrimp on the barbie? Which part from coffee grounds can you give under? I used to get bags and buckets, actually, KRS Palm buckets full of coffee grounds from the local coffee shop, and we'd put it all in the garden. But you got to rake it up every so often because it kind of compacts. I throw it all around the palms. Don't build it up too thick, though. I want to see photos of palms in New Brunswick. Yep, I could. There's a guy that posts. Well, I have a photo of a palm in New Brunswick, one of my seed-grown palms. I sent the guy seeds years ago, or seedlings, and it's a Wagnerianus. You should see it. The trunk is as tall as me, and it's growing in an alcove. And he's posted pictures on people who love palm trees. He's posted pictures in my group. Absolutely beautiful. He boxes it in for the wintertime, and it's the nicest palm tree in New Brunswick. And it's one of my seedlings, or one of my, from Salt Spring Island seed. It's a pure Trachycarpus wagnerianus. Orcas Island. Oh, cool. Well, Orcas Island, you know, you're our neighbor because we're on the Southern Gulf Islands. We can see into the San Juans from the Southern Gulf Islands of Canada. Higher points of Salt Spring Island, you can see into the San Juan Islands. I have two good Polish friends are awesome. Polish people are awesome. You guys are all awesome here in North BC. Cool. I like Polish food too. I'm part Polish and Italian. Oh, yeah, cool. Right on. Well, I'm Italian, Ukrainian. Just my mom's Ukrainian, my dad's pure Italian. I also joined Cold Arty. Oh, cool. Cold Arty Palm Exchange. I think I'm in that one too. I'm just plain old. Right on. No political correctness here. I see some tequila in Southern Gulf Islands. Have you? I've never seen any tequila growing here. I have some. I just sowed a lot of seed. Orcas, I've sowed a lot of tequila seed over the years, and it's never turned out to be true tequila. I don't know of any tequila growing here. There's certainly a lot of palm trees on Salt Spring Island, and there are palms that look like tequila, but they are not. I don't know of any pure tequila, and I've been here a few decades, living here permanently, but growing palms here since the 1980s because my mom and dad bought here in the 70s, right? So I've been coming to Salt Spring a long time. My mom and dad have always had property here in a house. I planted 2 years ago, tracking Fortunae, but it's not growing. What you got to do? $5 hole for a $1 plant, Max. That's the thing. When you plant a palm tree, dig a big hole. $5 hole, $1 plant is my theory. Backfill it with nice, good organic matter and topsoil. Water it well, fertilize it, and it will grow fast. Seedling size, one of my palm trees in 20 years is 30 feet tall. Let's just see. I plant. My grandfather was super cool. That's awesome. Well, I showed you guys photos of my family last week. I bored you to death. So dad's side of the family is from Reggio Calabria, Calabrese, just across from Sicily. So darker skin and 100% Italian. Like I say, my aunt is still alive. She's going to be 99 years old this year. Auntie Mary. Let's just see. My grandfather was, let's see, be careful who you buy from Hardy Exchange. Yeah, don't get ripped off, man. Fortunately, inherited sunburn. Yeah, that's one thing. I got, I don't really burn. I get really dark in the summertime. Italian scammers are not nice. Italians in general, yes. Well, there can be scammers and everything too. I bought some coins from a guy in Russia, and guess what? They turned out to be counterfeit coins. I looked at them, and I looked at them because I collect stuff like that, right? And I looked at it with my magnifying glass, and then I compared it to one to Wendy's coins, and it was a counterfeit. And I went online to look at more of this coin, and the guy sent me a counterfeit coin. I got my money back on one of them, which is good. I didn't pay a lot. I paid about $40, but still, it was a Hawaiian coin. And Hawaiian coins are quite rare. When it was the Kingdom of Hawaii, I think it was 1847, something like that. And it was fake. It was a fake coin. It came from the Russian Federation. Why some trachycarpus have very thin trunk? Yeah, did you watch my video on that, Michael? It's generally to do with heat, okay, and climate. So generally, if you go to Florida and you go to Georgia and you go to the deep south, trachycarpus palms usually have really skinny trunks. I think due to heat and humidity. And up here in Canada on the coast, trachycarpus, it's rare that you'll ever see a trachycarpus palm with a thin trunk unless it's been imported. Trachycarpus here have thick trunks. They're really beefy. They look like they're on steroids. Well, I tell you what, Greg, I collected them from a pure Waggy, but the problem is I'm selling them as hybrids. So some of them will turn out to be pure, and most will turn out to be hybrids because right beside it, there's a 25-foot tall male Trachycarpus fortunae, and in the same garden, there's a Trachycarpus wagnerianus male. So it's going to be a mixed bag. So I sell them as hybrids, but there is going to be pure fortunae, and that's what it was with the guy in New Brunswick. I sold them to him as hybrids, and he got some pure Waggies out of it. Orcus, I don't burn. You don't burn. No, I don't burn either. I don't rip people off. Where is a good place to buy 5-gallon Sable Minor? Try Chili Palms in the USA. I do burn. Well, I do have burn piles. So I do burn here. Wendy had 2 burn piles last week, if you're talking about fires. Gary's nursery. Gary and Gary Haller in New Bern, North Carolina. He's got lots of them if you're in that area. I don't know if he ships, but Gary's got a lot of sables. I just wrote a question mark by accident. Cool. My trackies are quite white. Cool. Nice. Well, and I think in Ireland, they're going to have thick trunks too. Salt Spring Island is awesome. And there's 0 cases of you-know-what here. 0 cases of C here. We don't have any of that here, thank goodness. And nice. The weather's actually beautiful here on Salt Spring Island. Can I use coffee grounds for my musabaju? Yep, I put them around my musabaju, Max, for sure. There is a place in New Brunswick zone, urban heat. Yeah. Yeah. Well, he's in zone 6, I think. And his palm tree is absolutely beautiful. And if you're in my group on Facebook, you can actually see it. Maybe I'll post a picture of it later. And it's a beautiful Wagner. Joe is too funny. Thank you. I try. I do actually have a sense of humor. Nothing offends me. I'm going to tell you guys, I don't get offended at all. Well, actually, you know what? A few things offend me. People that abuse children, women, and animals. That's it. Those are 3 things that really upset me. They make me mad, but nothing else offends me. Nothing. I'm kind of a wild and crazy guy. If you knew me in real life, I am kind of a wild and crazy guy. I don't really have a filter. So I say random things to get a shock value out of people. So I'll be standing there and I'll say something so random just to get a reaction out of people. That's exactly the way I am. And it just like Wendy's used to it now. I remember the first time she met me and we were waiting at the ferry terminal and we got there early. And I said something totally funny. And it was crazy. It was off the wall. It wasn't bad, but it's like, the people's faces dropped, their jaws dropped, and her jaw dropped too. And I didn't even have a reaction after I said it. It was just something that I do, right? Dreamy, I'm located finally. Check out ANO Key in your spare time. Okay, Orcas Island. I relocated finally. Check out ANO Key. I don't know what that is. ANO Key, what is it? Thank you. I try to be as polite as I can. And so my videos are family orientated here. So anybody can watch my videos here. You know, most of my videos, of course, mostly pertain to weather, some travel, plants, but I also like to throw the odd random video in there. Like it was the girl with that bald rat. You see the girl with the bare naked rat? You know what I mean? So that was like a totally random video. And I get people in here like, well, what is that all about? Well, I just want to let you guys know. Every so often, I throw in a random video just to break up the monotony of the plants. And that's the way I am. I like to do a lot of random things. Even though I'm a routine person in life, I do random things too that are sometimes kind of crazy, but they don't harm anybody, right? So I threw in the random video of the girl in her bald rat. And if I see it again, I'll shoot another video when she gets another pet rat. Do you sell other? No. We don't, because we don't have any other seeds to sell here, right? So it's just Trachycarpus. Greg, I have a Trachycarpus palm nursery. So when you come to the nursery, we have sable minor, we have sable palmetto, we have Washingtonias, we have some phoenix palms, but mostly our Trachycarpus. We have hybrids, Fortunae from here, and we have Razorback Fortunae. And we have, like I say, sable minor, we have Brazoria, and different ecotypes, sable minor. And Louisiana, I think we have in there too. So, but I don't ship anything potted anymore. It's just too much hassle. I saw, oh, did you see it? Okay, cool. Benjamin, right on. I need to go. It's 2:30. Okay, Max, take care. Have a great night. Thanks for coming in. And, join in anytime. Hey, what do you guys think of this necklace I made? Do you like that Jubea necklace? Hey, do you know what? Next weekend, I do the draw. Next Saturday, I'm doing the draw. I'm going to do the draw. And somebody's name is going to get pulled. You know what? I got to put Orcas Island in there. Hey, I didn't put Orcas Island. So Orcas Island, if you become a regular member of these live streams, you got a week to claim your prize. Okay. And if you don't, then somebody else will get it. So we're going to go Orcas Island. Orcas Island. And we're going to put your name in the draw. And the draw is going to be something random. Okay. And I wish you all luck winning it. So next Saturday at 1 o'clock, I'm going to do a live stream. And if Wendy's here, I know she's got to take off and go to the mainland for something. If she's here, she will be putting in her hand and pulling out someone's name. I think there's got to be 80 names in there now. So there's the draw, and some lucky winner will get their name pulled. Okay, so stay tuned for the draw next weekend. So maybe we'll go for an hour here, and then I'm going to go have some lunch, guys. And then I think I have another live stream scheduled on Facebook later. No, you're way more amazing than me. And I love your videos too, because you're kind of like this wild and crazy guy. I like it. I like stuff like that. You know, when I see somebody walk by with pink or green or blue hair, I think that is awesome. It makes the world a little bit more interesting place. I don't judge people. Okay. I don't judge anybody. The guy at the pizza place is awesome. His name is Serge. I go to Uptown Pizza. The guy's got this pink beard. You know, he's just this wild dude. He makes great pizza. I love the guy. He's the nicest guy, but I know some people might judge him when he walks down the road and he's got this big pink beard. He used to have a backpack with SpongeBob backpack. I think he's 40 years old. He's a hilarious dude. So one time in the park, I found this big SpongeBob. Was it in the park? No, it was at the garbage dump. I was at the garbage dump, and the guy at the dump hands me this big stuffy of a SpongeBob. And he didn't know me very well back then. This was like a decade ago. He saw me drive by in my Parks truck and stuff like that. So I had this thing sitting in the passenger seat of my Parks truck. And I see, next time I see that Surge dude in his SpongeBob backpack, I'm going to pull up beside him and I'm going to give him this SpongeBob stuffy, right? So one day he's walking down the road, Surge, and I pull up beside him in my Parks truck, and he kind of got freaked out. And I says, I have some verses. Wow, man, I thought you were going to beat me up. That's what he said to me, because I am a redneck too, but I'm a good redneck. So he said, I thought you were going to beat me up. I said, I'm not going to beat you up. I says, I got something for you. So I handed him this. I got out of the vehicle and I handed him the big SpongeBob stuffy. And he was like this happiest camper. He was laughing. And he's probably still got that stuffy. So if you ever come to Salt Spring, you get an Uptown Pizza, you'll see Surge, man. He is a character. He's a longtime Islander. Anyway, Max, take care. 11 p.m. You have a good one there. And thanks for joining in. Orcus was a fake. Anarchy was a fake island people used to print. Really? Anarchy. Okay, Orcus Island Wildlife. I like your name, Orcus Island Wildlife. You'd have the same wildlife there as we have here. Orcus Island likes rats, I bet. Oh, yeah. Merlin's doing good. And Kahu loves live rats, Orcus Island, but he hates dead rats. It's funny. The video we shot of the dead rat, he's afraid of it. But if there's a live rat, he will kill that thing fast. It's randomness I love. White with dreamy eyes. That's why I like you. You're a random dude. And random is good. Random is an awesome thing. And no, I appreciate all of you guys joining in here. I really do appreciate all of you, man. Beautiful day. And if you ever come to visit me, whoever comes to visit me one day, if you're on Salt Spring, I will carve you a tiki. I will rip the chainsaw into a tiki for you. And like I said, I carved a big one for Hal today. I was at Hal's Saloon harvesting arbutus wood for tikis. I filled up my truck. Hal's an awesome guy. He was down there with the Molson Canadian splitting wood with his wood splitter. And he says, Joe, do you want a beer? Do you have time to stay? I says, I don't. I'm really busy. No. So he's got his quad down there. He opens up the trunk. He's got his cooler of Molson there. He's a Molson dude. Pulls out a Molson. So I ended up having a beer and chewing the rag with Hal for a bit there. But I carved him a big tiki out of the last piece of arbutus. So I said, here you go, Hal. And you can move it because it's heavy. I love this video, his video that I keep having. Oh, but I have. Wow, really? You keep getting blocked for having. What? They shouldn't be blocking you. What the hell's going on? The draw. Yes, the draw will be next Saturday at 1. Hey, Matt Edlin. Oh, you're in it, aren't you, Matt? You're in the draw, aren't you? I'm pretty sure you are. I got everybody's name written down. Matt, are you in the draw? I'm pretty sure you are in the draw. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of people in this draw, man. I got your names written down and all tick marks beside it. So never been to Tofino. Oh, you got to go to Tofino, man. Tofino is awesome. My buddy's there right now and his wife. So Scotty that's moving to Salt Spring on beautiful. They're mini coconuts. Jubea chilensis are. You know what? My buddy Scott that bought a property here on Salt Spring Island. He's moving here in a few more days. On the 29th, I think he moves here to Salt Spring Island from Tawasin. He's in Tofino till he moves here, and he says, yeah, there's lots of palm trees in Tofino. If you ever get a chance, go to Tofino, check out the surf year-round there. They have surf shops everywhere, and they have the Rip Curl professional surf competitions. There are people from all over the world go to Tofino to surf. So it's like Hawaii on the big island, big waves, year-round surfing. But you got to wear a wetsuit or a dry suit, just because you'll freeze your fanny perpendicular off. That water's cold over there. Too cold for me. Orcas Island, it's in BC. Never been to Tofino. Yes, Tofino's on the far west coast of Vancouver Island. Just kidding. I like birds. Birds are awesome. The bird was yellow, Dara said. I always let them know it's me. Cool. Especially hummingbirds for some reason. Yeah, they're year-round here, hummingbirds. They're out there buzzing around like crazy. Uculate, I really like. Wendy doesn't like Uculate as much as Tofino. We were there in October, so we stayed in Tofino for a couple of days, and then we went over to Uculate. I like both. Uculate is a lot quieter than Tofino. It's way less touristy, and the beaches aren't as good. I'd love to come. Well, you will one day. Salt Spring Island is a touristy area, and New York Times said it was the best. What does it say? I forget what it was in the world to visit. Or is it North America? Sorry, North America. Salt Spring is northwest of my newest house in Washington. Oh, cool. Right on. Right on, Orcas Island. Yes, Lytton. Lytton rocks. It does. I've never seen the bird. But wonder what it was, Southwest Ireland. You meant Ucluelet. Yeah. Ucluelet's awesome. That's a great place. Yep. Canada is the hot spot. Lytton is less touristy. Yes, it is. Heat. I always thought it would be cool to own one of those houses along the. Oh, yeah. I love it. Northern California, I really like. Or you go a little bit farther south and you get into Santa Cruz and stuff like that, Newport Beach, grow everything there. That's where the coca. You can go to Newport Beach and grow just about everything there. Go down to San Diego too. Great climate in San Diego. Really, really awesome. So I got to figure out what video I am going to put on next after this live stream. Johan's in there. Hello, Johan. Or Johan, not Johan, Johan, right? I think that's how you pronounce it, Johan. Lytton is full of native Canadians. Just cool. And we know Dave loved Lytton. Everybody's got their favorite place. You see, Buddy Dave loves Lytton. And like I say, I've only been there once back in the late 60s when I was a kid. And I had a fun time up there. Huge 20-foot coconut in Corona. Oh, really? Oh, hey, can you guys post a photo of it on People Who Love Palm Trees? Can you guys share that photo? I'd love to see that because I believe it. I know there's some coconut palms in Southern Cal. There's a place called St. Louis Obispo. Oh, yeah. That's where you know where that is? Oh, no, that's San Juan Capistrano. Some fairly rural areas. Cool. Yeah, I know where that is. I was thinking of San Juan Capistrano where the swallows go. I once saw a 6-foot coconut. Wow. I've never seen any in Malibu, but I wouldn't. I've been to Malibu. I wouldn't doubt they can grow there. How can you stop things eating? You got to get a James. I have a friend who grew up here and living in San Diego for the past 5 years. Moved. Oh, cool. San Francisco is an awesome climate. Grow everything in San Francisco too. I've never been to San Fran. Joe, do you think CB can survive in Souk? Yeah, I think maybe short term. I don't know. But the one in Tofino's been there 10 years now and it's never protected and it's doing fine. So I think they got to plant more date palms in Tofino. Pictures all over Palm Talk. Rona coconut. I need to see it. I need to see that. Maybe I should borrow it. Now, last time I borrowed someone's pics from Switzerland, he got mad at me. He totally tore a strip off me. And I didn't say I took the picture. I never even been to Europe, but I shared them to show people how nice the palms are. And he got all mad for me using his pictures. Crushed peppers, dates, grills. Yeah, no. Oh, is that right, Orcus? Okay, cool. Or someone started different coconuts, California. So there are quite a few of them around. That's awesome. Well, I knew the Newport Beach one they said was the most northern one. Yeah, and they look great. Hello, by the way. Palms USA. So, Ben, there's a lot of people in here. Lot of people in there. Hey, Wendy, can you do me a favor and bring me a little bowl of soup? And you know what? I think I'm going to do a live stream on Wendy's channel tomorrow. Wendy, I will do a live stream on yours tomorrow. Yeah, you know what? Dave, it's the same thing. I'm not sensitive that way. Nothing bothers me. Nothing really bothers me. So I'm kind of hard that way. CIDB is so much slower than people say. Well, did you see the video of my buddies growing south of Vancouver, Benjamin? So it's been in the ground for about 21 years now, and it is big. Like I say, the trunk is big. I got a video of me standing beside the thing, and I shot a video of it, and the trunk is huge. It's massive. Will you ever have Trachycarpus? You know what, KRS palms, wouldn't that be cool if one day they get seed on them and they produce seedlings? So the only way I could get seedlings is digging them out, and I don't really want to do that, but maybe one day when they seed, they will. My biggest ones are as tall as me now, so hopefully one day they'll seed in there. I want to try. That would be cool, Orcas Island. Yeah. How are things in VA? Malibu is 10B. I think it is, Benjamin. Borrowed one of your pictures before. Good. Awesome. Anybody, you're more than welcome to use my pictures. I really don't care. I see my picture. If you go to Google Images, go to Salt Spring Island palm trees, Google Images, you're going to see pictures all over there of Salt Spring Island palm trees that are my pictures. I don't care. People can take them off there. I don't have any copyright thing on them. And I find it kind of flattering, but the guy in Switzerland got totally mad at me for sharing pictures of his palms. That was months ago. I don't want you. I told you. I don't remember him ever telling me before not to use his palm pics. So I took them down. And then, everybody said, Joe, you're in the right. You can take anything you want off the internet and use it if it's not none of his pictures are copyrighted, but he got really downright cranky with me. And I just can't relate to people like that. Life is too short. And then another guy says, oh, I wouldn't want using my pictures either. I blocked the guy. I just wanted to you know what I mean? So anyway, there is a peninsula in Malibu, interactive plant maps. I believe it. How about San Clemente? How about San Clemente Island or San Catalina Island in California? Imagine the growing zones out there. It's got to be good. I'm sensitive to people I care about. Yeah, exactly. Me too. Like, yes, I have empathy for people and stuff like that where it's due, but yeah, I'm the same as you, Dave. You're more than welcome to borrow any of my pictures. I find Canary Island palms. Yeah, they grow fast. Canary Island palms. I have one in the ground here. I put a bucket over it for the cold snap. We'll see how it does. Sometimes the Interact Max are not accurate. People can make a big deal. Yeah, they do. People do make a big deal over nothing. I am not that. Person. So let me take off my Jubea necklace. If I can get it off now. That's cool. That is Jubea. That's what Jubea seeds look like, folks, right there. Right there, okay? I've sowed a lot of those. I had a guy bring me a bag of Jubea seed from Chile. He harvested them in Chile years ago. And I grew a bunch of those and I sold them. People can make a big deal over nothing. Southside Azores Mountains. I bet you it does, Orcas Island. There are naturalized Jubea Phoenix all over it. No way. Phoenix, that is cool. San Catalina Island. How about San Clemente? How about that island? Hey, Wendy, can you make me some soup, please? Oh, she is. Okay. God, Wendy's a good wife. I have to live stream to make it up for her, right? Wow, that's amazing. So, yeah, I mean, coastal California, you guys, is extremely mild. My wish would be, if I could do anything about it, and I can't, is to have our island another 1,000 or 1,500 miles out into the ocean. I don't want to be near Hawaii, but kind of in between. Between here and Hawaii would be just absolutely awesome. Could you imagine the things we could grow if we were another 1,000 miles out into the ocean? The garden would be full of the most amazing palms. I thought San Clemente Beach was... no, San Clemente Island. I think there's a San Clemente Island. Has tons of washies. Does it really? Cool. Yeah, isn't there a San Clemente Island? Based on pictures, Baja California. How about the little island off of Mexico called Guadalupe Island? And do you know what's on Guadalupe Island, folks? Brahia edulis. That's where they grow native. Unfortunately, the island is full of goats and eat a lot of the seedlings. Joe, please tell us about the blue water near Vancouver Island. We have blue water off the coast of Vancouver Island. So the blue water is a tropical warm water that comes up from Hawaii. And often in the blue water, that's where you're going to find sea turtles, honu, and you're going to even get the tropical seals come up through there. But that's where they go fishing for tuna. We have the Pacific prowler and tuna fishermen on Salt Spring Island, and they go out to the blue water, sometimes 50 miles off the coast, and you will get tropical fish in the blue water. There's a big water blob off of our coast too, right? And it when you got a bigger tropical water blob, it really regulates the air for us in the winter. I was expecting a milder winter here this year because they said La Nina, and generally when we have a La Nina winter, we get a lot of rain, but the last 2 weeks have been dry, but we've had a lot of rain this winter. James, we got to -10 last night. Today's high was -3, Thursday covered. You know what? That's not too bad. The low here this morning was -0.3, not minus. It was 0.3. So we were cool too and clear. And temperature today was, last time I looked, was 3.1 or something like that. My ruffled fan buns. Wow, cool. Great. I'm going to check that out, Dara. Looks like most of California. That butt has coconuts. That's pretty cool. So anyway, yeah, the blue water is off the west coast of Vancouver Island. Farthest I've been fishing off of Vancouver Island on the west coast is 21 miles out. I've been 21 miles off fishing for halibut. I caught sablefish, black cod, and salmon out there too. So it's beautiful out there. It's quite a rolly waves, and we're quite a ways out. That was about 10 years ago. I went fishing out there for black cod, and I caught a nice halibut. Yeah. No, cool. Yeah, Southwest Ireland, they love tree ferns there. They love tree ferns. And the tree ferns are doing well here too. We have a lot of tree ferns in the garden. Blue water here, you have to get way out. Yeah, here we're about 50 miles out, Mr. Paul. Right on. How's everything in Langley? We got a partly sunny day. Now here it was fully sunny when I started. Now it's partly sunny. And it's around anyway between 3 and 4 degrees Celsius. And we did not get down to freezing. We did stay above freezing. here on the island, at this end of the island. But when I went to town this morning, there was a lot of frost near town. There's been heavy frost in areas on our island. Just depends where you are from the water. If you're going to move your island, what would you want to move it, south or west? I'd say just straight out west. Straight out west of our island would be perfect for me, man. We'd be probably zone 9B out there, but it'd probably get a lot more wind. And that's the thing we don't get. We don't get harsh winds. And that can sometimes put a damper on things. And it can certainly rip the bananas up to pieces. But we're lucky here. We don't get a lot of strong winds. We don't get any cold winds. 0 cold winds in the wintertime, which is nice. Skier 5C humidity pressure. Okay, cool. I got to go look. I got to go check. Hang on. Let me check the temperature. 3.4. Okay, guys, I'm back. It's 3.4 degrees Celsius here. 3.4. Yeah, so it looks like early February, our eucalyptus trees are going to get cut down. So stay tuned for a video. Fern, love climate. Yeah, we have Cyathea cooperi. We have 2 of them. Oh, this is awesome. Look at this. Wendy makes the best soup. She makes the best soup.
Yeah, rice stuff.
It's
like a stew.
It's awesome. Sorry, guys. I'm eating my lunch. Okay, so you're warmer than us by 1.5 C. What was your low, Paul? What was your low temperature? By the way, folks, where my buddy Paul lives, I used to live there. I lived in Langley for just about 17 years, and I had an exotic garden out there too. Orcas Island. My mom finally lets settle down here in Orcas Zone. Yeah, Sable Bermudan is awesome. My buddy's got one in Victoria, does well. Johan, when you protect a Trachycarpus, do you? No, well, I don't protect them here. Trachycarpus don't need any protection here. So it's mainly the center spear and the upper part of the crown you want to protect. I wouldn't worry about the leaves. The trunk is pretty hardy. You can wrap the trunk if you want. I don't think that does much, but burlap around the inner crown and around the top portion of the trunk. -12, zone 4. That's okay. It could be worse. Canbrado 07. Yeah, you guys get a lot of sun there. Wintertime. James, that's the thing about the winters here. Not a lot of sun, but we still get our fair share. And the last couple of weeks have been sunny. And I've been working out and it's been awesome. I would be willing to take another zone lower if the wind. Yeah, we don't get the winds here, man. We never get any wind damage on our plants. My blue gum is doing great. Cool. Awesome, Dara. Wind is a killer once it -3. Okay. So you guys see where Paul is, -3.5. My low temperature was 0.3. So where Paul lives is where I used to live and grow palms. But they do get cold outflow winds in the winter where I used to live. Here come. Oh, sorry, guys. Sorry, Dave. It's awesome. This is really good soup, too. I'll try to keep my trap shut when I'm chewing. 40F sunny here on Orcas Island. Wow. Yeah, Salt Spring Island's a very sheltered place unless you get up high. I was wondering what's sensitive to chlorine. I don't think so. I don't think so, Canbrado 07. We don't get winds here either. Oh, you're lucky. Cool. On the beach, they do. You got to try more species. Keep pushing the envelope. That's okay. This is really good soup. I wish you guys could eat some with me. I added a ton of rice with it. I love rice. I love adding rice with soup. Like I love to eat a lot of rice. So, see you, Benjamin. Take care. Stay warm out there. It's going to get cooler tonight, and there's even a chance of snow. John Ellis, Brad Pitt, Ocean's 11th thing eating every scene. Right on. Well, guys, guess what? If I don't eat, I get kind of cranky, and I'm starving. I was really working hard this morning, and so I got to eat this food so I can keep on streaming. Windsor, Ontario, Zone 7A. Yes, but you know what? There are no Trachycarpus palms there, unfortunately, that will grow unprotected. Oh, rice is so good because you can put so many different flavors with rice, right? There you go. See, then you'd be in Florida, James. Right on. I actually love the climate here. I'll never complain. When you step outside any day of the year, it is so green here. I should show you. I mean, I can take the I can take the thing. It's like I said, it looks the same year round here. Peely is rumored to be 7B. Well, somebody's got to go down there and try some palm trees. Everybody else wants to be warmer when they're in a colder climate, right? Except Dave. Dave doesn't really care. I used to have a good friend who got grouchy. Oh, yeah, me. No way. Well, I go for tests every year. I go for physicals. Hey, Palmy pal. I go for physicals every year, and there's no diabetes in our family, and I don't eat a lot of sweet stuff, so I don't think I'm going to get diabetes. And I work out 5 days a week, and I try to stay pretty healthy. I did have a small coffee today. Usually once a week, if I'm in town, I'll go to the coffee shop and have a small coffee, but my drink of choice is nettle tea with ginger and mint. And I rarely drink beer, although I had a beer today with Hal. The only time I can really drink beer is in the summertime on a hot day. It's tough for me to actually swag back a beer on a cold winter day. It's just really tough for me to do that. How was your Saturday? It's going good, Palmy pal. I'll upload a video after so you can actually see what I was doing today. Is there palm cuttings? Palm cuttings? No palm cuttings. I think maybe Camerops humilis you could separate. Well, they can. I've seen it done to offsets, and you can do palm cuttings, rooted cuttings from Camerops and Rapidophyllum. Anyone that produces offsets, you can take the offsets off, and if you have roots, they should grow. I've seen it done with Camerops, but not the actual fronds. Yeah, if I need hot weather, just visit Lytton for a bit. Yes. Well, you're going to go there this summer, I bet. So if you're ever on the coast again, Dave, White with Dreamy Eyes, swing by Salt Spring Island. If you're down in Victoria visiting your daughter, and visit us on Salt Spring. I hope you remember where we live, Dave. You don't remember where we live, right? The only thing that sucks. No, I hate it. I do not like working in, well, we don't get, it's rare. I think this past summer we had 3 days that were kind of humid, a little bit humidity, and it was not good because you know your shirt kind of sticks to you, and you just feel, I find it's draining. So the humidity here in the summertime is extremely low. I'm talking 38 to maybe 45%, and it's just really, really nice. And the temperature, Fahrenheit, yeah, James loves it. I don't like working in it. I just absolutely hate it. And most people here don't like it. They do not like working in humidity. Yeah, I don't like it. I like being in it when I'm in Hawaii, when I don't have to work in it. When I'm at the beach. You know how to get here good. You don't have to put it in the GPS, right, Dave? In the summer, we get dew points. Wow. Is that right, eh? We rarely ever get thunder here. Yeah, the plants do love it. Yeah, it's rare that we ever get thunder and lightning here. So when we do, I'm out there with a camera shooting a video. How warm is it usually in the summer, Salt Spring Island? Daytime temps around 75 degrees. And nighttime temps are so pleasant. You have a good sleep at night. And often you open up the window and you'll smell the ocean and you get a slight breeze coming through from the ocean coming through. Well, Dave slept here. Dave's been here before and he stayed at our B&B. So Dave can tell you. No, it drains me. James, I find hot, humid summer would kill me. Like just drain my energy. I like to have a lot of energy. Low humidity and a temperature of 20 degrees Celsius is ideal for me to work in. Yeah, it's rare. I think we had one thunderstorm last summer, but it was so short-lived. I swear to God, it was about 10 minutes long and it was done. And I'm pretty sure I did shoot a video of it. So thunderstorms are rare and short-lived here. It's like hail, but she may go back to Victoria in the spring, maybe. Oh, cool. Well, we'd love to see you guys again. That'd be awesome. I mean, even if you passed through and said hi, we could have a beer together. You let me know. And I'll buy some Bowen Island. I'll buy some Bowen Island beer, Dave. Or we could get some Salt Spring beer. Same here at Palm Tree to go from 36 to 28 in a few. Wow, that's amazing. Canberra, we have dry heat here, and it isn't too bad. Our temps are all over the place. 28. Wow. Whereabouts are you? Canberra? Mainly in July and August. Yeah, well, you know what? You guys come here anytime you want. Oh man, I just pretty much inhaled this soup. And now I'm feeling less cranky. I was kind of on the verge of crankiness, but now I'm less cranky. That was good. That was so good. Wendy makes awesome soup and the rice added to it. Yeah. Well, you know what? We could have a dinner again or something. That was kind of cool. I like cooking people my pasta. July is our warmest month, Southwest Ireland. Interesting. Yeah, July here it can be a very warm month, even June too. Oh, you're okay. You're Thunder Bay. Okay, you're in Ontario. August can be a hot month here. One of our driest months is September, believe it or not. I think I like July the most. I like May. April and May. I like April because it's not too hot. It's just nice. So you get daytime temperatures around 20. It's just perfect. We don't get any frost. Yes, let's have pasta and red wine, right? Does beer go with pasta? I know a lot of you guys are beer drinkers out there. I'm not a big beer drinker. I'm not really a big drinker at all, to tell you the truth. So, like I say, when I go to Hal's Saloon, you almost have to have a beer at Hal's Saloon, but it's the summertime, I'll have a cold beer. Because in July, you still know the heat around you a long time. Yeah, cool. Palm tree dude. I like April and September. April I love. I like September too. April is our growing season. Yeah. Well, we plant right through the winter time here. Like, it's funny, when you want to plant fruit trees and berries, winter time is the time. If you go to the nursery right now, all their fruit trees are in, and they come in middle of November. So the winter time here is an amazing time to plant your perennials, your fruit trees, and your shrubs, right? Because the ground's moist. The worst time to plant fruit trees here would be getting into the spring and summer months because it's just too dry. Palm trees, I plant year round, but a better time to be planted is spring and summer when the soil is warm. So you're warm loving your exotic plants, spring and summer, but a little bit more cold hardy plants you can plant in the winter time. April is our growing season. What is the warm temperature on Salt Spring? The highest temperature, 100.1 degrees or 101 degrees Fahrenheit, 38 degrees Celsius. James, I missed James. Where is it? Where's James? James, definitely get up there one day. Yeah, cool. Awesome. The eucalyptus trees will be gone, James. We are getting them all cut down in February. Apparently, that's when Wendy has the guy coming. February 11th, the big 100-foot gum trees are going to be all cut down. So stay tuned for video on Wendy's channel, not mine. I'll be at work. What is a warm temperature? I definitely got to get up there. You will. The mosquitoes and black flies. We don't have that here. We don't have any bugs to bother you out here. You can sit outside and enjoy dinner any time of the year, and bugs will not bother you. That's the thing. I heard some places are bad for bugs. The warmest. That's the warmest. The warmest temperature, Greg, is 138 degrees Celsius on Salt Spring Island. That's what I know of in my weather records. I have the weather records for Salt Spring. Yeah. And coldest temperature is 5 degrees Fahrenheit, minus 15 degrees. Ireland will be locked. Oh, 6 months. What? 6 months. Oh, my God. Dara, you're going to go crazy. Well, if the weather's nice tomorrow and it's not raining or snowing, I will go out and carve a tiki. Okay, I'll carve a tiki, and then you can see, yeah, I don't know we don't have black flies here, not that I know of, and mosquitoes are far and few between, so you can sit outside and enjoy a barbecue at night, and you're not going like this, and you're not have a bug zapper. It's really, really nice. It's really a nice place to sit and have a dinner outside, and you don't get eaten alive, and the temperature is good. The climate is great here. I work outside year round. I'm a parks department guy, gardener, maintenance guy, and it's good for me. It is really good. I just enjoy it thoroughly. So I'm going to take this live stream to an hour and 30, okay? We'll go for an hour and 30. So 6 more minutes. I'll pull the plug. Yep, cases. Really? Yeah, we don't have any. We have 0 cases on Salt Spring Island of the C word. There's 0. We had 3 confirmed cases since it all started. And it's funny, one of my friends, good friends, is a chef at a local restaurant, and she was working side by side with a person that came back from Ontario that brought it back. And just a minute, three cases, and they all tested. Any person around them tested negative, and the person quarantined and got over it, and then they opened back up the restaurant. So the restaurant closed for 2 weeks. I have a few of my friends. Yeah, no way. Yeah, I don't know anybody that actually had it. I don't know anybody that has it. I don't know anybody. Yeah, I don't know anybody here that has that. No bugs. Oh, you're lucky, man. No bugs. You see, that's good. I guess maybe living in when you're in this subdivision, you're like or you're near the city, right? So maybe there's less swamps or ponds and stuff like that. So James, you don't have to worry about that. That's good. I think maybe the ocean here keeps them away. Is the monkey puzzle tree cold? Yes. Yeah. Very cold hardy. I've heard of them growing in Nova Scotia. So that's zone 6B7, 7 maybe. I think maybe 7 where it grows. So pretty hardy. They're fully hardy here. No way, Dara. That's scary. Be careful. I don't know anybody that has. Yeah, I don't know, man. I often wonder about it, James, right? I think the media scares a lot of people. Right now, it's hard to think about. Oh, yeah. Spider mites are really bad, especially with indoor plants. I've never known anybody. Yeah. Yeah. White with dreamy eyes. I think the media blows things out of proportion. Now, I think it exists, but I think it's just out there. It's like fear mongering. And then they say there's another strain to freak people out more, right? So I don't know. I'm going about my daily life as usual. When I go into a store, I wear a mask, which is you're supposed to do. And I play by the rules. And like I say, I shook a guy's hand today. He shook my hand, but you don't see anybody shaking hands. You don't see anybody faces anymore when they're in the stores. Everybody's got masks on. We have 160. Oh, 160. Wow. Well, it could be worse. There's 10,500 people on Salt Spring Island. So how are the Douglas firs? Oh, God. Our island's covered in Douglas fir trees. I use them for firewood. We're burning some right now in our wood stove. We have a lot of, we have 2 cords of Douglas fir wood right now. No, maybe 3 cords. Oh, no way. Another one, eh? What day? Oh, crazy. How are there Douglas firs here? There are 4. How are there Douglas firs here? Well, Douglas fir is a zone 8B tree. They are the native tree here on the coast. There are most of our vegetation, our trees are Dougie firs. Pseudotsuga mensazii. We have 3,000. Well, stay safe, Dara. I'm serious, man. I mean, I'm sure it is out there. And yeah, you just got to always wash your hands. Don't touch your eyes. Sterilize your hands. And it'll all be good. Hopefully it'll all be over with soon. But I'm hoping to get back to Maui again later this year. But by the sounds of things, Wendy says no. She doesn't think we're going to go. And that kind of sucks because I really want to go to Maui. Now I'm going to have a fishy cracker. 3,000. Do you have any blue spruce? No, I don't like them. Sorry. No, they don't grow very well here, Ken Brown. It's not a good climate for them. Our winters aren't that cold, and they just don't. And the winters are too wet. There's people that grow them, but they don't look that good, and I really don't like them. You know what I grow instead? I grew blue coast redwood. I grow Sequoia sempervirens, coast redwood tree, blue form, and we have green form. They're big trees. They're 70 feet tall or whatever, and they are. It's called Aptos blue. Look at my video I shot of our blue redwood. It's absolutely beautiful and much nicer than a blue spruce. Way more tender, too, to frost. They're big trees. I planted them as saplings. Okay, see you later, Orcas Island. Good to have you in there. Wow. Hopefully they're, James, hopefully they are quarantining. 10,000 here in New York. 10,000 here in North Carolina. But do you grow? Yes, we have a Pindo Palm. Yeah. I've never been super happy with Pindo Palms, though, because I have lost them in the past. Bad winter, center spear goes. No frond damage on them, but center spear goes. Oh, we have native oak trees here, James. Gary oaks, Oregon white oak. They're protected, very old trees. Trees this big are probably 150 years old or more. And yeah, we have native Gary oak here, so it's called Quercus garryana. And there's lots of oak trees and Ganges along the street. So we have eastern red oak and we have pin oak, Quercus ruba, Quercus pilastris, and there's tons of live oaks. On Salt Spring Island, there's tons of evergreen live oaks. We have a lot in our garden too, James. It's self-seed from leaves I bring home from the park. Lots of them in the park. When I go to the shop where gloves and masks, find 1,000. Wow, cool. Yeah, I think they do that here too, Dara, if you go into the stores. Hello, Banana Joe. Hello, Bastar. Good to see you there. Any peanuts grow? Yeah, we have, John, we grow Syagris cross Butia. We grow Jubea cross Butia. And we grow Butia capitata and Jubea chilensis. So those are the pinhead species we grow in the ground. Oh, and we have Phoenix canariensis, a small one, but they're short term in this area here. And we have some nice big ones in pots, so I got them in the tiki hut right now. Canabra, I'm the guy who just bought seeds from you. I got them in a bag. Hopefully they... Oh, cool. Wow. Yeah, it usually takes, in the baggie, it can take, well, it depends on the heat. It can take over a month easily. Be patient with them. Sometimes it can take 2 months. Depends on the heat. I don't know anything. Okay, but no. James, I'm thinking you have Eastern oak, maybe Quercus rubra. That's what we have as street trees here. I sold them to the guy years ago, and they're beautiful. Red oak. I think you have red oak, James. I'm pretty sure. And you probably have, I don't know, you might have pin oak too. Pin oak and red oak. Look, Google native oak trees in Ontario. And I bet you even have them there, native oak trees. Oak trees. And they are nice trees. They have a good fall color. No, just, you know what? I have our seeds. I'm going to show you something. Let me just grab something. Quercus alba. We have Quercus. I'm just trying to think of the live oak. The live oak that I planted beside the cinema back in the 1990s as little seedling is huge. It's a big tree now. Agrifolia. Quercus agrifolia. So in here, I'm just trying to think. These are Trachycarpus tequil. In this bag, we have pure Trachycarpus tequil seeds, okay? And I don't know. I'm guessing it's probably going to take a month or two before they start to pop. We'll see. It's at room temperature, and that's how you grow them. The soil is moist in there, and these are collected from pure Trachycarpus tequil. Now, one guy posted that his germinated overnight. I actually find that really hard to believe. I've never had a palm seed germinate overnight. You know, he put them in a wet paper towel or something like that and kept them warm. But these guys here, I'm expecting a month or two before they start to pop. So be patient. I don't use heat pads. Cambrado. I want to call you comrade. Quercus alba, enjoy your life. How can you distinguish Washington from Robusta? Washingtonia flifera is a cotton palm, and they got more cotton fibers on the fronds. Yeah, but they both have up the petiole spines. Flifera is fatter too. Yeah, as they get bigger, they get fatter too. Ida Washingtonia, as they mature. We have maples that are beautiful. Yeah, nice color. You probably have red maples there and stuff. The only maples we have native on our island is one species, Acer macrophyllum, and it's the large leaf maple. Wow, you had one germinate overnight. So maybe he did have them germinate. There's Logan in there. Remember, Logan, next week I'm doing a draw. Next Saturday at 1 o'clock, I will be doing the draw. So pop in 1 p.m. our time. You guys are all in the draw. Let's just see. Just set them beside your heater. Yep. So put them in a warm spot. I've had Washingtonia germinate quick. Spanish. Do I sound Spanish? Well, I'm actually Italian. I guess that's close, isn't it? Amigo. So anyway, these will germinate when they do, but I'm very patient with palm seeds, and those are true tequil. So I can't wait. I'm looking forward to them to germinate. Yeah, I'm going to get out of here soon, unfortunately, Logan. And okay, because Logan's in here, I'm going to go to 1:35, and then I'll get out of here. You're Spanish, right, Joe? Yeah, I'm Spanish. Well, Spain is near Italy, right? Spain is in that vicinity, but I am Italian, and my mom was Ukrainian. So, okay, I've had Mexican fan germinate in less than 6 days. Yeah, I remember I sowed. This is decades ago. In my other greenhouse, in my other palm nursery on the mainland, I brought in a bunch of seeds. I brought in, I don't know if it's 1,500. Is 1,500 Washingtonia seeds and 1,500, I think that's what it was, 1,500 flifera seeds. And I put them in the seed flats, and they all germinated. I swear to God, not one did not germinate. They were all viable seed. And I had so many Washingtonias coming out of my yin yang. No, Kenraba, I've never been to Europe. I've never been to Europe. Are you doing? I don't know if I'm going to do a Zoom, but I think I'm going to try at 4 o'clock, maybe doing a Facebook live stream too. Does the wet paper towel method work with? I've never done it. I've never germinated any palm seeds using a wet paper towel. I'm old school. I've been using baggie method at this time of the year. And in the spring, I sow flats and flats of Trachycarpus seeds. I sow them by the thousands, okay? So, yeah, you've been to Italy. Lucky you. No, I've never been to Europe. Bordered Manfredia Virginica seeds. Manfreda Virginica seeds. Which one is that? Cool. But you're not Italian. You are. Hey, did you say you're Hungarian, right? No, Romanian. Romanian. Is it Romanian? Is the draw? Yeah, next weekend. Next Saturday is the last Saturday of the month. So you know what it means. And Logan's got his name in here, I think, 3 times. Logan, you have a better chance of winning than most people. So Logan, stay tuned. You got your name in there 3 times, buddy. All right. So we will hopefully pull your name. No offense to the other people, but Logan, and you know what? I am going to be sending out palm seeds too. So when I pull your name, or Wendy pulls your name, you've been to Italy 3 times. Lucky you, Johan. I'm Finnish. I've shipped lots of seeds to Finland. Did you know that? I've shipped lots of seeds to Sweden and Norway and Estonia. Italian food is good. Unfried is a type of perennial. Oh, cool. Native to the Gulf. That's awesome. Italy twice. No. One of these days I'll go to Europe. Maybe I'll never go to Europe. I'm hoping it would be good. American mother. Justin. In our own palm of one of our own palm YouTubers. Joe, would you be interested in every one of us palm YouTubers meeting up for? Would you imagine that? That'd be kind of cool, like the International Palm Society. Yeah, where would we meet? All right. Connection's bad, guys. I should run before I lose you guys. It's coming across the screen. Connection's dying out. So, hey, you guys are absolutely awesome. I love all of you. Stay safe out there. Thanks for joining in the live stream before I die out again. And I'm going to go do a couple of things outside. I'm going to put a video on so you can see what I was up to this morning carving up wood with the Timberwolf CS590 chainsaw. All right. Take care. Thanks for joining in. Remember, next Saturday is a live stream at 1 p.m. And I'm going to do the draw. So, like I say, some people are in here more than once, and I appreciate it. All of you guys join in. I would suggest Florida, but I might. That's all right. I've been to Florida before, too. Florida is nice and lots of palms. But it's just too far to go from here, so we always go to Hawaii. It just seems like a lot closer. All right, guys, take care. Stay safe out there. I'm going to roll and do some other things. Well, it's still beautiful outside. Actually, there's the sun shining through the eucalyptus trees. Absolutely love it. You know what I'm going to do? I think I'm going to go on to Wendy's and grab her camera, her iPhone, and I'll go outside and I'll show you what it's doing outside. Okay? All right. Take care, you guys. See you later. Cheers and aloha. And thank you very much for coming in. You guys are all awesome. Johan, James, Canbrado07, Palm Tree Dude, Southwest Ireland, Dara. Enjoy your life. Greg, thanks for the live stream. Thanks for joining in, you guys. Canbrado, and yeah, later, bro. James, and if I missed anybody, White with Dreamy Eyes, I'm going back the list just to make sure I didn't miss anybody here. Palm Tree Dude. Well, there's a lot of people in there. Logan, and Any Palmy Pal, and John L, and Orcas Island. Everybody. All right. Cats Vlog and Gaming Channel. Cool. Cheers to you. See you. Stay safe. Enjoy the sunshine or weather wherever you are. No use in complaining about it. We just got to live with what we have. Cheers.